Okay. Hello, viewers, or if anybody actually starts to watch. I'm gonna start playing through this game. See how well I can do. I mean, I played it a lot. I just wanted to, play it on stream. So I'm gonna get started, make a new character. As you can tell, I had to re-download it to do this. I probably got about 30 to 45 minutes of this. I will let the beginning play thing to go through, so I'll be glad.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Okay. Yeah, great backstory. Alrighty. So I'm gonna just go very generic and go windmill. I'm gonna go mage this playthrough. Yeah, I'm gonna do mage.
Greetings.
Let's see here. Complexion, very useful. Skin tone, as wide as I can apparently. Tattoo. I always like putting tattoo on in this game, just to carry on to other characters, if anything. Tattoos in the later games are better. I'm gonna go with that one. There it is. full intensity hair. Let's go with that one for a haircut. I always put facial hair because otherwise the face looks, for some reason, keeps a bit of aftershave. Now I can get rid of the aftershave, remember that now. Stubble looks better than the actual beards, funny enough. Full stubble. There it is. Bit of red. Red everywhere. If you haven't guessed, I'm redheaded. Let's see here. I don't really mess with anything but some color. I want to mess with the cheeks when I get down to it, though. Basic nose, mouth height, and lip size, no cheeks. No, I'm not a starved man. Always make the portrait look straight ahead. I don't know.
How do you do?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I've lost my concentration!
Charmed, I'm... Ah! There went the spell!
Greetings.
Ah, my spell! Greetings. Well, that didn't work.
How do you do?
Damn! Lost the spell!
Greetings. No, it is gone.
Greetings.
Ah, my... This isn't working! Need something else!
Greetings.
Mystical. And then he will be Firegorge. Okay. Oh, would I pick quick play? Nope. We are going to spend our points. We are magicians, so what we want is some cunning. Willpower. Pump you up a little bit. Bit of con. And some dexterity. Reflexes. A little bit for dodging. Okay. Yep, I could have chosen any of them. I prefer to grab a little bit of cohesion. Knock my way out of shit at the very beginning. Always useful. Okay. So the type of magic that I'm gonna try to go on first. Always good to try to grab one of these, but I'm gonna be different. What kind of mage do I want to be? Oh. We're gonna go entropy. Why not? We're gonna start with that. And we're gonna drain it. Okay. That hurts me. Whatever. Either way, that should be good, and we're gonna jump in right there. We're going to play on normal. That is hard as a pain in the butt. Give me a second. I wanna check something. Okay, preview. There you go. Okay, that's where we're gonna start.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Fereldon where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Of course, the obvious answer is just to go straight into it. But there is, of course, the dialogue. We'll go small.
There is tranquility.
Is losing all your magic an option? No. I have faith that you will succeed.
Know this, apprentice.
I'll turn that on as soon as I can.
If you fail, we Templars will perform our duty.
Which means they're gonna murder you.
This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about. Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
I forgot all about this tutorial. I never really used the pause menu. Never did, even whenever I used to play this on console. Different. Okay. I don't think I remember this tutorial at all. I don't have any mods downloaded. Chat. I'm not doing anything with that. Okay. Disturbing statue. Spirits and demons.
Of course.
Do I not have a staff? Or did I not equip one? I don't have a staff. Oh. Unfortunate. Did I get one farther ahead, or did I miss it a second ago? Actually, you think this first, other than... Give me your help. Okay. It has been a minute since I played the first one.
Very well.
And then finger off, getting a little bit of help. Bear with me. Getting used to the controls.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
It's just the fade.
It's always the same.
Oh, okay.
But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse. It's fuzzy, that time before. They wake you up in the middle of the night and drag you to the harrowing chamber. And then, the Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same.
I'm glad I have.
I don't remember. I ran away and I hid. I don't know how long.
I'm sorry for what happened.
Don't waste time with that talk. You don't want to end up like this. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade. A question for those in the tower. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to ask. Maybe someday, so will I. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see. I'll follow, if that's all right.
Really
My chance was long ago. But you may have a way out.
See you later, Ratman.
A dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
I'm pretty sure is that. So we're gonna go this way. To get a weapon and everything else.
As you say.
I really need to get staff. Okay.
It will be done.
Like this man.
Another spirit this way.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see.
I keep forgetting to turn up sometimes.
Your mages have devised a
I'm
cowardly
so bad at
test.
that.
Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, and to be sent unarmed against a demon.
Agree, but I didn't.
Indeed. The choice and the fault lies with the mages who sent you here. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come. I am Valor, a warrior spirit. I hone my weapons in search of the perfect expression of combat.
What else do you know
Is
about
that
that
what your test is called? I know little of your mortal ways. I do know that a demon has been called, and told that a meal awaits. It will not, cannot leave, until one of you is dead.
Did you create all these?
They are brought into being by my will. I understand that in your world, mages are the only ones who can will things into being. Those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives. Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
Used my willpower.
How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and valor. I am a warrior. You are insolent. But your will is unquestionably strong.
Yes, it is.
Very well, mortal. You prove to me that you possess the strength to resist this demon. Go. Prove your worth as you must. I am confident you will succeed.
I got an item. Give me my weapon. Thank you. Well, I'm off. Go look for other things. It's been a minute since I've actually done this one. Well, I was able. There should be something over here. They don't do it.
I have beaten one. Flee while you can.
Useful combo skill this moment.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
Another demon. Got it? Yeah, slot demon.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
What kind of spirit are you?
It's a demon. Maybe even more powerful than the one chasing after you.
Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. Oh, I tire of you already. I am a spirit of sloth. Yes, a creature of the Fade. Unlike yourself, mortals are ever the visitors here. Still, you serve your function. Only the mortals like yourself are truly annoying. You are aware, a mortal with power and will, the sort of creature that some spirits hunger for. I might be inclined for such a meal myself.
It would be interesting to see the mortal world through your eyes, live inside your form. But I'm disinclined to begin such a struggle. Indeed. Now, what do you want with me? You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide? I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. Fear is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
I accept your challenge.
Truly?
Slop.
This gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
I believe it's a map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
My tongue.
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin a tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
A dream.
You are correct. Rather apropos here in Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Okay. Then we head down this way. Because if I remember correctly, there is one more spirit that you can actually interact with.
Seems we must defend ourselves.
Yeah, there's a jar.
Of course.
And there is a spirit of rage.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul. Oh, I shall.
If you can.
So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules?
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
No!
Very well. You dare! You have forced my hand. As you say.
You're sending the healing hands to the beginning. Let's do. All the extra
You
effects.
did it! You actually did it! When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy. What? They were not as promising as you. It was a long time ago. I don't remember their names. I don't even remember my own name. It's the Fade, and the Templars killing me, like they tried with you. You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in. What? What do you... Of course it was! What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential? You are a smart one.
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride. Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
Boy, I haven't made it.
Are you all right?
No, I don't
Say
think
something,
it's
please.
Oh, hey Joan, how's it going?
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
We're friends, but you know I can't say
So
shit.
much for friendship. I'll leave you alone then. And now you get
I
to
just
move to the
isolated
nice
myself
mage's
from my
quarters
life, just now.
upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't
It
know
really
when
matter.
they'll call
I'm
me
not
from
making
my
money off this
harrowing.
anyway. They'll send me whenever you.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me. The Tranquil never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
You worry too much.
I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
I should go find him.
Better not
immediately.
keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Yeah. Touch. Okay. Bit of health. And less next into magic. Your skills later on. Let's see here. There we go.
Did you hear anything? Is he all right? Is he awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
Don't mind me, I just like to loot.
I just know I'll be terrified when my time
Increase my defense a little bit.
We throw up
Would be
every day
useful
for
in
the
the
next
fight.
week just thinking about
Really.
it.
I didn't take much damage. Oh boy. Any more sparklies over here? Don't mind that fucking constant turning. Apprentice. Apprentice probably over there too. No name characters don't really talk well.
Did you hear?
Hear what?
Good for later. Oh, I forgot about that.
Why would anyone do something so stupid as a death sentence? Because blood magic is... That's what I hear anyway.
Weird. Yeah, you fucked up for a second. Okay, what do you got in here? Jesus, that's good for sound. I didn't miss nothing in that area. I see items. Or buckles of the wind. See which I can do real quick. I don't think I can choose to have that off or not. Either way. Options. Subtitles. Subtitles. There we go. That was my mistake for not turning that on before I started. Okay, that staircase. Ooh, look. Or that. More money for later.
Must control the fire with your will. Keep the flames steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries.
Injuries? But...
Steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will... No. Breathe.
And now he's on fire. Magic to cool him off.
You know, in my experience...
Remember what the chantry says about magic.
Magic must serve man, and not rule over him.
Very good. And what do you think that...
Concentrate! Hold the shield! If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited.
I'm not sure how much I should really talk about the game as I'm playing through, you know. I accidentally talk about something that's gonna happen later and all that. I remember whenever waiting time sucked whenever I was on console. I could talk to Owen. Actually, I think I should. So
welcome to the Circle stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Are you really
I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable.
Nah, you probably wouldn't if you know what happened.
I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple. It is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water. I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the Circle's wishes.
Yep, because you're completely tamed.
Very well. Goodbye.
Anything to loot here? No. Okay. I think I saw a sparkle. I didn't. I just saw fire. I see.
That's not right. Something before it came. I think someone's here to speak to you, Senior Torren.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work. Ah, the fraternities of the Enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really.
Usually is. Tell me about the fraternity.
Oh, they're found in all circles throughout Thedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Lucrosians just want to make money, and the Isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then of course there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy. Huh. Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian, but I ducked out of the fray a long time ago. Most of the senior enchanters are Equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney. Ulrid's a Libertarian, and a loud one at that. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do?
Not much.
An idealist, I see. Well, if you're going to change the world, you should get started immediately. Lots of world to cover.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually talked to him before. Streaming helps me find more things. Why is a random mage just in here cleaning the floor? Well, there is a sparkly in this room.
Very
Get a better
well.
hat. No, it's Lyrium dust. Ooh, not too bad. Stole somebody's lunch money. Okay, next room. Who are you? Colin. Oh, hey, Colin.
Greetings. I'm glad your harrowing went well. Some Templars I know discuss such things with glee. I don't share their enthusiasm. I try to serve the Maker first and foremost. As long as I am guided by his commandments, I cannot go wrong. Honestly, I've never seen an abomination, or been called on to slay one. As I said, I've never seen one, but when someone becomes an abomination, something must happen. But
indeed.
What if it's not obvious? Could abominations be walking among us right now?
Depends on the abomination.
This is still new to me. Maybe one day I'll be as dedicated and driven as Knight Commander Gregor.
Yes, I don't remember if he does or not.
You must be busy. Perhaps we can talk another time.
Yeah. You know, whenever you're cowering because shit hits the fan. Oh, more dust. Okay, I gotta figure out if I can make that disappear. Apparently I can't. For some reason I feel like I used to be able to. Might be in settings. I'm gonna do some research before the next time I stream though. I don't know why I was pushing all the buttons. I know it's right click. Take off. Alright, talk to her later. I'm taking the most roundabout way through this. Here we are.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry's supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
You sent for me?
Ah, if it isn't our new brother in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is he.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Pleased to meet you.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the King's army at Ostagar.
I would like to defend Fereldon.
With the Darkspawn invading, we need all the help we can get, especially from the Circle. The power you mages wield is an asset to any army. Your spells are very effective against large groups of mindless Darkspawn. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another Blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for him.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of magi.
I'm sorry, what is this phylactery?
Blood is taken from all apprentices when they first come to the tower, and is preserved in special vials.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
I'm glad to be part of the Circle.
It goes
I'll be
without
sure to say that later.
saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child? The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Have fun with that bag of worms. First, weapon. Next, mage robes. Instead of apprentice. Which just adds +1 magic. Okay. Yeah, it's not that way. We're gonna cut through the middle. You know, all that walking around would be different if I would just walk through it correct over it. What's over here? Oh, the first room I broke into.
Thank you for escorting me.
Well, looks like I'm getting off here, guys. Bye.